Hello and Merry Christmas. I hope you're having or had a good day. With the holidays here, I wanted to talk about them, specifically using them as a tool to examine getting older. As we age, and especially when you are not in school anymore, the years really blend together. Don't get me started on the post COVID years. These past 5 years have felt like one long year. To combat this blending of years, I separate them into chunks. Now, most people probably do this with the seasons, fall, winter, spring, summer. That's pretty obvious. I usually like to do it with the holidays. I've been blessed to have a wonderful family who always get together throughout the year and especially on the holidays. Because of this, I use these times to signal where we are in the year. The main ones are 4th of July, Easter, Christmas. My birthday's in October, so that's a big one for me. Not that I really care about my birthday, but more just like, getting everybody together to watch typically the Eagles if they're on a Sunday. And the best of all, Thanksgiving, which is essentially grouped into Christmas. One thing I've noticed though is that as I've gotten older, the holidays don't feel the same. This is to be expected, and I'm not really sad about it. I am, however, sad that I currently have not started the next cycle for my family yet. By this I mean have children of my own for my current family to spend time around them and bring some youthful energy into the fold. I'm 25, and one of my lifelong dreams is to have at least 3 kids. A big problem is that I'm girlfriendless, and I don't have anywhere near the amount of money or space to start a family yet. Before I get ahead of myself though, I will talk about this in a future video. Growing up, most people's favorite holiday is Christmas, and their birthday if we are counting that. The reason for this is obviously the presents. Not much else as a kid makes you happier, and it also fills a parent's heart with joy seeing their kids happy. At least it typically does. It's very easy to be a bratty teenager and not exactly like the present that you've gotten, and made some snarky comments or just didn't seem thrilled to get it and it made your mom upset, but that's totally not a personal story and didn't happen one time and I still feel really bad about it 10 years later, but we're going to ignore that and just move on. As we get older, I think most tend to agree that Thanksgiving is the best holiday. I felt this way since I was 15 and really started enjoying football. There's not a single moment of the year that is better than eating a 2 p.m. lunch slash dinner with my grandfather watching the actual good Lions now play football. I'm no Lions fan, but them and the Cowboys games hit way different on Thanksgiving. I attribute this to the 3 F's: family, food, and football. As we age, our interests change. Not only do our interests change, but our perceptions do as well. For example, I haven't gave a shit about Halloween since I was 12 years old and still haven't really cared about it. My guess though is that when I have kids, Halloween will feel a lot different and have some real meaning. I can't say this for sure since I don't have them yet, but it makes me really hopeful for the future. That's one way of how the feeling of holidays change. Something that you can only learn about as you age is seeing everyone around you get older. Throughout the year, seeing family may be normal, and it is for me. But when you start comparing the Christmas photos from 10 years ago to the one you just took now in front of the Christmas tree, you realize just how much older you've really gotten. Your parents are starting to gray, your grandparents are starting to get really wrinkly, you're older, your cousins are older, your aunts and uncles are older too. It's just really wild to look at. I'm only 25, so I'm still really young, but seeing my grandparents and parents get older really saddens me, as I know there's a limit on how many holidays we will get to spend together. It's very easy to take good times for granted, and you never know when those times will end. I've had one grandparent out of the 4 who passed away so far, and even that was a really big blow to the atmosphere of the holidays. It just reminded me that our life here on Mother Earth is short. This was a couple years ago in 2019, so things feel normal without him now, but sometimes it chokes me up thinking about his empty seat at the table. Whenever my grandmother dies, that's going to be a really big blow because all the cooking, the food, just the atmosphere she brings, that's going to hit hard. Now, I bring this up to say, live in the moment, especially if you're young. I know firsthand of being annoyed at having to wait to play my new video games that I just got from Santa and instead have to converse with family downstairs. It's not always fun and enjoyable, there are many other things you can do. I'm not here trying to force you to talk to people, but my friend and I were recently having a conversation about this. He recently deleted Instagram and Snapchat in order to get off social media for a while. He says the experience was not easy at first, but felt really good about himself at a New York Giants tailgate. Since he has nothing else to do on his phone, he was actively trying to talk to other people and actually be attentive to others. Normally, he would spend a lot of the day on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter and not really pay attention to others. He would just be looking at his phone, watching stupid videos of cats doing dumb shit or whatever brain rot he likes to watch. But overall, he said he had a great day because of it. That and him throwing up after the game from all the drinking. Now, you may not realize this now, and that's okay, but one day you will look back and cherish these good times at the holidays. Not only will living in the moment make you feel better about the day, it will also make those surrounding you happier. Think about all the old heads and how they feel. I'm sure as shit my grandfather hates it when he sees me and my cousin rotting our brains on social media. It's very easy to focus on yourself and forget about how others feel. I forget when I saw it, but there was a Twitter post a while ago that I saw that was always stuck with me. It went something like, your dog may only be there for a part of your life, but you were there for its entire life. It was something like that, and as corny as it may be, it really changed how I view relationships with others, pets and humans. I know how much the holidays mean to our family and everyone being around each other. Not that you have to go and take the sole responsibility of being the life of the party, but being kind and attentive really goes a long way. Treat others how you want to be treated. I always took this for granted, but never really bothered reciprocating the kindness and love I received. Not that I was a dick to other people, but they have always been great to me and I never gave it much thought. The more I do think about it, I realize it's not always a given. There's effort that goes into being a good person, and there's no better time of the year than Christmas to be one, no matter how old you are. So thank you for watching, Merry Christmas, and have a great day.